I'm coming, guys. I'm almost here. All right, I'm here now. What's up, guys? Whew. I saw PC Pete and U2 Nosy up in this chat real early. What's up, Drummer in a Box? Ironclad PCs. U2 Nosy on YouTube. Asher, KC, Xeno Rose, iRaptor. What's up, guys? Boom. All right. Discord announcement. Morning, the start of yesterday's video was awesome. Thank you. God, what was yesterday's video? Oh yes, eBay versus Jawa pre-built PC challenge. Yeah, that was a pretty fun video. Both of us honestly got I would say like decent pre-builts for the price. So you know, not bad. China #1. Okay. What are the specs? So this is a. Oh, did you guys hear that? This is another one of the giveaway PCs. So, you know, you can type in !Imgur, or sorry, !giveaway, and then you can see the Imgur on what the specs are. But this is one of the giveaway PCs. Technically, we already have the giveaway PC built. It's in the other room. It's actually listed on the website as well, because if you didn't know, we build one to give away, and then we build 4 more for PC Bros to sell. And we sell them usually at a little bit of a cheaper cost than like our typical you know, markup on our PCs. It should still be October 11th. It's every second Friday of the month. We rarely have to change that, actually. Like, I know last year we had to maybe push back 1 or 2 of the giveaways in total, but this year I don't think we've actually had to do any changes. It's been every second Friday, every single time. What's up, player Torbmain? Are you an Overwatch player? Oh yes, Discord announcement. All right, I'm doing it right now. I'm not gonna forget yet. Announcements. What the Sigma? I don't think we did an announcement yesterday. Oh no! Building another giveaway. PC, if a PC bro comes in high, yep, that looks good. All right. Used to be an Overwatch player. Yeah, kind of same here. Well, I was never great. I always consider myself to be very average at it. But I really enjoyed it. Like, it was really fun, especially when you got like a group of friends to, like, you know, 4 or 5 stack with. All about CS2 these days, banned from Overwatch. Oh, you might have made a worse switch, honestly, from Overwatch to CS. I don't understand how people make all money on selling PCs with almost a 13% fee. Well, sadly, you're gonna get that fee almost anywhere. And you know, honestly, seller fees make sense, because when you really think about it, what would even be the point of operating a website like, you know, eBay, Jawa, sort of even Craigslist? Like, Craigslist even has fees for certain categories these days. You know, Craigslist and Facebook are good examples of ones that you can get away without paying really anything most of the time, but they're also not handling any transactions. They're simply just a place where you're basically just making posts. So really, they're just paying for like the website hosting space. So they did nerf Torbjorn pretty bad for sure. So there's not going to be 2 giveaway PCs. There will just be 1 giveaway PC. Like I said, it's already built. We just do 5 of these. Every single time we do one of these one of these giveaways each month, we actually build 5 PCs total, and 4 of them end up on PC Bros for sale. But then 1 of them is given away, and it'll be this Friday. So not today. That's why the title, if you look, it literally says like building another giveaway PC, sort of, because it is, we call these the giveaway PCs, but this one won't literally be given away. But you get to see what it looks like, and you get to hang out. I mean, you know, that's cool, right? You get to hang out with us, right? Pretty cool. So apparently our internet could take weeks or months to get back. Oh, are you Yeah, Starlink. Are you in like Florida or somewhere? Or no, Queen, you're in one of the Carolinas or something. Maybe I'm mixing up someone else. Just haven't. Yeah, we haven't built all of them. This will be our third one though. It's our third one. So realistically, usually when you see us building giveaway PCs on stream, especially if we've already built the main giveaway one, it means that we just don't have parts for other builds right now. So we usually always have, like in the back, if anyone's curious, we usually always have like, I would say 10-ish customs on deck. Is this really a white case? We usually always have 10 builds on deck, like ready to, oh, all white. Well, Tool, that's gonna be a problem. Do we even have a black Air 100? Because I saw there was only 2 cases back there on like the pallet area. Are they off to the right? I feel like that's only Prodigies. Tomorrow? Oh. Well, chat, we may have no PCs to build. This is like the one PC. I guess we shouldn't have built 2 yesterday, huh? That one was just so easy that it was easy. Yeah, fire me, for real. I just laughed at the YouTube short video. Dude went to GameStop, went to trade him for a little cold, hard dash. At the end, the guy said, what's the opposite of cooked? It's frozen. What? Is it dash or cash? Could the winner pick white or black if we win? No, the PC is already like built. Like I'm actually looking at it. It's right over here in the back, which I guess I'll go ahead and put this motherboard together. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and put this, just so I don't accidentally open this case. I'll go ahead and put this off to the side because this is gonna get moved to the back. But I will go ahead and pull up while I'm finishing building the board. I'll go ahead and put one of the giveaway PCs, or the giveaway PC, on the table here so you guys can see what it looks like. And thank you for the sub. I'm not really sure who that was yet. Hold on. It was Newbie Sauce. I almost called you Noodle Sauce. Noodle Sauce. All right, here we go. So I don't know if this is the one that I have. Yeah, okay. Everything should be set to white. The RAM will probably be RGB up until it gets into Windows, which I can force real quick. All I gotta do is hook up a keyboard, spam enter a few times, and then boom, we're in Windows. And this is actually having to use Signal RGB, so this is really interesting. This motherboard is a really cheap B550. It's like a B550 HDV. For some reason, Polychrome just isn't supported on it, which I think is kind of dumb. I understand it doesn't have any, it has no ARGB or RGB compatibility in the board. Like there's no 4-pin, there's no 3-pin, but RGB RAM. A lot of RGB RAM doesn't use, unless it's like Corsair, they don't use their own software. So I don't understand why Polychrome just like won't detect the RAM, but it won't. It says it's not even compatible for the board, so I'd use Signal RGB. So it's a good note to know. Can I share a YouTube Shorts link? Sure. Just don't spam it. Is 1440p the new 1080 for 2025? Funny enough, I'm doing a short, and actually, I would love some of your all's opinions. I've already gotten the build planned out, but I'm doing a short on what GTA 6 what will be the most ideal PC to build right now for not super expensive that'll run GTA 6 at 1440p medium settings. I'm curious what you all think. And I'll tell you what I thought. Hello, let me into Windows. You know, I was like, oh yeah, it's so easy, but the RAM just might be RGB. But yeah, so GTA 6 is supposedly going to be on the Rage engine, which is Rockstar's, custom engine. It's kind of known as always being ahead of its time. They're saying it's going to be more powerful and harder to run than Unreal Engine 5. But let's be realistic. There's a lot of games on Unreal Engine 5 that can run on pretty minimum specs. So we got one person that said a 7500F 7600. I like that. I think the build that I ended up planning, I want to say was a 7600. No, I actually did a 9600X because I found it for like $200 something. And like the normal 7600X right now is like 220-ish, which is a little more expensive than it has been. But basically for, I think it was basically like $60 more, you can get the 9600X. So just, longevity-wise, a little bit stronger too. But anyways, so 9600X with a, I think I did the set, the RX 7600. I personally think people are overhyping the games. I know a lot of people are being like, oh, you're going to, 4090s are going to barely run the game. And I'm like, Matt kind of put it in a good way. He said, why would they release a game that nobody can play? Because, like, if it takes a 4090, that's going to mean even with some really good console optimization, the game's still going to run like crap on console. And it's going to look bad if they do get it to run well. And even then, for PC, if it takes a $2,000 graphics card to run it, that basically means it would take like a $4,000 to $5,000 build. Like, that's pretty ridiculous. So I think it's more realistic that it's going to be optimized pretty well. And if we're being honest, I mean, GTA 5, like once it came to PC, like it was pretty easy to run. Like I would say most, kind of like $800 builds at the time could run GTA 5 very well. And the build that I plan is like 12 or 1300, so it's kind of like a, hey, build the PC now so you don't have to wait, and you're pretty much guaranteed that you're gonna be able to run the game in some capacity. Where did my hardware go? No Twitch notification? Are you sure? I mean, I don't know, maybe you just didn't get it. Matt's here.
I made it.
He's out of the crawl space.
I'm out of the crawl space. I made it.
That is not, I sent the notification. I know I did. I put it on Discord, and if you guys didn't see it on Twitch, that's not my fault. That's Twitch's fault.
That's more, it sounds like a Pinky Tech problem. It's kind of a boomer.
Yeah, he probably just didn't know any better.
He doesn't know, what's a notification?
So, fun fact, the only build that we had was a giveaway PC.
Uh-huh.
Well, Chad pointed out this is a white case. So, I'm just putting together the motherboard, and then I'm showing them what the giveaway PC looks like.
Wow, I like it. So, this is what you get, guys. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Repping Intel today.
Repping Intel. All blue, baby. What's up, guys? What's up? Have you been watching a ton of college football? Yes, I always do. I always watch college football and college basketball. I really love it. I'm Intel caller today. Yes, I am. What's up, guys? Hey, with 100 biddies. Alpha, how you doing? Hey, Google. Play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle. Oh my god. Oh my god.
GTA 5 is infamous for being unrunnable on high-end machines. I feel like I don't know, man. I've never seen it.
Hey, Google. Play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle. Hey, Google. Play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle. Did we get it this time?
Yeah.
I think we got it. Matt finally came into work bum. I know, right? It's crazy.
I mean, I feel like
that is true about the FPS, because the game engine, if it goes over 160 FPS, that's why you see a lot of stutters and builds and benchmarks if you exceed that. But even high-end PC, just cap it. Like, literally, that's an issue with the game engine.
Yeah, see, I guess that's what I mean, is like, I understand saying it breaks, but I'm like saying that it's like hard to run or anything. It's just,
no,
I feel
you
like
just
that's
cap the FPS and then you're done. Like, that's it.
I always thought GTA 5 was like, by the time I got ported to PC, I felt like any build that was like 800 or more could run it like really well, just at that time even.
It's crazy to watch Vandy beat Bama. Yeah, I was watching that game. That's like a that never happens kind of game. And it was so funny watching them. There was like a big upset in college football in Vanderbilt, that's in Nashville. They won the game, and then they took down the goalpost. It's like a celebratory thing. They like rushed the field. They took down the goalpost. They beat Alabama, which is like the best team. And they took it down, and they carried it from the stadium 3 miles all the way down Broadway, all the way to the main river that's in Broadway, and then dumped it in the river.
Oh.
And I was like, that is the greatest thing I've ever seen. They had like a police escort too. The police were just like guiding them down Broadway with this goalpost. There's like probably 200 of them holding this goalpost. And I'm just like,
hey, as long as they grabbed it out of the river afterwards, I guess.
Tennessee River here have the goalpost. But I saw they retrieved it, and now Vanderbilt is selling pieces of it in memory of that. So, you know, they got to repay for the goalpost somehow.
I guess, yeah.
Well, also, teams get fined if your fans rush the field at the end of the game, which is kind of a tradition if you upset a team, is to rush all the fans just rush the field. It's celebratory, but they fine teams like stupid amount of money, like $100,000 for doing it. So they got to repay that somehow.
Chump change.
For them, it's chump change, considering their TV deal is like $22 million a year. So. Yeah, I wouldn't say they were intentionally escorting them, but they were like giving them the path to do it. So it was one of those things where I was like, that's pretty sick.
They said we can't stop
They
them.
weren't stopping it. And if I was a cop too, I probably wouldn't stop it. It didn't seem like they were going to do any harm with that thing unless it started like running into bars on Broadway.
They start Morgan Wallening people.
No, they definitely get fined. No, they got fined. Vandy got fined $100,000 for the first one. If you just get more fines, the more you do it. Because Arkansas just did it also when they upset. Who were they playing? Tennessee, and they got charged like $230,000.
They're not first-time offenders.
I think Vandy would pay 10 times to the. Oh no, 100%. Any team would. They were first time, yeah, because their first time forever having an upset like that. So got fined for the goalpost and storming the field at Tennessee when we beat Bama. Yeah, no, I mean is what it is. Hey, it's not. I don't think the universities are struggling. Don't get me wrong. Teams in the SEC have like massive TV budgets, and football makes like 90% of their athletic budget for the year. So I think they'll be okay. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, guys, by the way, we're we giving one of these PCs away. You didn't know that.
It's gonna be in any case. Yeah, someone was like, "Could I, if I win it, can I request it in like white?" And I was like, "No,
No, you can't.
Like,
Stop.
it's already built."
No. And it already listed on the website, I think, right? So you could buy one of the 4 that already listed on the website, and this could be your motherboard. We'll just send you the motherboard. We won't send you the build.
Hey, you know, if you buy one of the builds and you message us and you're willing to pay some extra, I'm sure we can make white happen.
New Law in Louisville makes it an arrestable offense to take down, tearing down the goalpost. That seems like a bummer rule. That's no fun.
All of these had 2 fans. Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, let's look at this
We've
one.
used this cooler so many times recently, but they have like the 1 fan and 2 fan version, so I never know.
I mean, Vanderbilt is like a very high-end university. I was looking it up. Their acceptance rate is like 6%, and they require a 3.9 GPA or higher to get into Vanderbilt.
I rode scooters there one day.
Yeah,
Felt like I was accepted.
you're accepted into Vandy. Yeah, because I know Vandy has like the biggest vet program in the country. I don't know what else they're known for, but a bunch of nerds go there. What do you guys love and hate about this job? Love building computers, hate talking to you. Just kidding. No, I mean, it's honestly, when it comes to like building PCs, it's always fun. Being able to experiment with different budgets, make content, really good time.
Males, females.
I would say the hate would probably be sometimes the partnerships that are very valuable with brands can go sour over just one issue. And also just like dealing relations with like, I don't know, like back and forth with like sponsor deals and things like that. Sometimes it can get a little intense where a brand tries to like push us in a direction that we are not comfortable going, and then we have to fight back on that, and then we're like, okay, do we just back out of this? There's a lot of those times behind the scenes that never show up on the channel that are definitely a big part of it. But honestly, it's a very minor complaint. It's really, it's great.
Yeah, working with brands who think they know better can suck.
I looked in Arkansas, also Russian Field Saturday. They also got fined. I thought it was more than that for Arkansas. I saw something on, well, again, Twitter's my news source. I saw on Twitter that they got fined like $200K or something like that.
Well, it's like, so speaking of Twitter, so Zach and I were talking yesterday, and maybe you were telling Chad, well, no, there was some game that came out a while. It was a year or 2, 3, I don't even know. It was a while ago. And it like flopped. Like it was so bad that they took it off the market.
You're talking about the one that just recently got taken down?
Do you remember what it was called?
Concord?
Yes.
Concord?
Yes. Do you know who made that?
No. Who made Concord, chat?
I don't know, but Zach was saying that they put $400 million into it, and I just was like, I don't know, man. So I looked it up, and it like the record for most expensive recorded game is Dota 2,
Yeah.
which has $700 million put into it, and it's like a successful, like, very long running game. So I was just like, I don't know, man. $400 million for like a game that flopped the hard.
I remember
doesn't
seeing that
sound
number
right.
multiple times.
Was it Sony? Because if it's Sony, I told Zach I can understand.
It is Sony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
says
was-
Forbes made an article
He
about it.
told me that
Yeah.
he didn't know, and I was like, dude, unless it's Sony,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I just don't believe that number, because I'm like, I understand that like nowadays, people will hear a number like that and be like, oh, that's a lot, but like that's not unobtainable.
Yeah, no, they said, I see from Forbes saying it was reported that the studio that was under Sony had a $400 million budget. and they broke up into 2 halves of development with that money, which for a game to launch and then basically be up for no time at all, then taken down, that's wild.
Yeah, that was another reason why I like had trouble believing it. Is I'm just like, dude, that's just. I know that these companies have some indispensable money, but I'm like, that's no chump change.
See, I would say the PS5 being $700, I don't think they're really trying to recoup that money from that, because consoles have been notorious for not making money. They realistically make their money on the game sales. So $700, yeah, it's definitely a bit more pricey for a console with the new PS5 Pro, but realistically, like, they're not making much, if any, on consoles nowadays.
What did Conquer get taken out? Wasn't it just like Mad Incomplete or something? So, there's someone in chat that said
They were an offshoot of Bungie that was funded by and then outright bought by Sony. Interesting.
Wow, Bungie.
Bungie.
What a throwback name.
Bungie only does Destiny now, right?
Their last attempt at Halo.
Something up with Godot. I've been figuring out that engine. We get better 3D modeling. I know McAllister did a video with that program on Toasty DIY. I believe that's correct. Yeah, I know their big game is Destiny. Because I remember when we first started playing Destiny, there was like some Halo-esque like feel to it, which made sense. I've been doing Destiny for like, I mean, Destiny 2's been out for a long time.
This is one of those games that has such a loyal audience.
No, yeah, it's people who really like Destiny really like Destiny. It's a very unique idea. I mean, there's not, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's many first-person shooters with like WoW-like elements. That's kind of what it is. So it makes sense. Let's see. I believe that's correct. Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're doing fantastic. What are you up to this morning? Hope you've slept well. I slept wonderful.
Slumped.
What we have right here is our PC. We're going to be giving away this Friday, so stay tuned for that. Giveaway stream this Friday.
This one's done.
This one's done. It is what it is. We're going to just yap with you all at this point. But yeah, this one we were going to start building, but we only have a white case, so, you know, is what it is. But yeah, there you go. YouTube knows he did an announcement to tell you all the rules for it, but if you type in exclamation point giveaway, it'll allow you guys to learn more about it. There will be a video going live tomorrow on this one. But yeah, there's that. Did y'all see that Hurricane Milton's not the 4th largest hurricane in history? That's crazy, because that hurricane, the second hurricane, that's wild.
Poor Florida. Kind of just getting it.
Sony basically spent $200 million while Firewalk was an independent on Concord's development. After they bought Firewalk, they found out the game was unplayable. So they had to drop another $200 million in emergency, basically complete remake the game in 2 years. Oh, that's unfortunate. Huh.
Yeah, that definitely.
So that sounds, so they bought a company and they're like, oh, they have a game that's coming out that might be the good way to break out. And they're like, oh, wow, this game is horrible. Let's put more money into it. And then, yeah.
I said we all get 5K toast since there's no build today.
Is that what you
I don't know if there's even a way to do that.
How come you have to be 18 plus for giveaways? That's just general rules for giveaways. You need to be an adult or have somebody who is an adult represent you to claim the giveaway prize.
Yeah,
kind of general rules.
Just have a parent ready if you win, you know, or just an adult. We don't actually call you or anything. We literally just need to confirm your address and, you know.
Why US? I feel like you've been here 000 Ox for like a long time. US only, because shipping a PC internationally is incredibly expensive. There's a lot of liability involved. We don't even do it for PC Bros unless it's to the UK, Mexico, and that's it. And we normally advise people against it unless they really just want to support us.
AI build one day? Oh, what? Like you want AI to build a PC?
Why Twitch? Oh my God, what are these questions? We love Twitch. And we're also multi-streaming on YouTube. If you happen to like YouTube, Toasty Clips, take a look at that. Today I plan on enabling members on Toasty Clips for those who want to support the stream and don't want to support through Twitch. You can support on YouTube.
Why PC and not money? Yeah, you can use your account to enter the giveaway. You just need to, for claiming the prize, just make sure you got a parent ready.
Shipping the LC screwdriver to Australia was $40. Can't imagine what a PC would cost. I mean,
oh wow, so just the shipping was 40, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's a. Well, when you think about it, I guess it just has to go straight over the ocean. But I'm like Vancouver is like right there, you know.
Yeah. No, but and that's coming from Canada. But like, shipping a PC, we've gotten quoted some stupid numbers. I'm just trolling. Okay, thank you. Hold on, I got to add. Guys, have the ads been better, as in there's been very little ads on Twitch now? Because we did turn that off. I'm assuming your experience has been better. I haven't heard anyone complaining. So.
I know, no one's supposed to. I don't know if that many people noticed, but I know Twitch will still, just because, Twitch is Twitch. I think it's 30 seconds for every hour is like the minimum. But they're like, we have ours turned off, so.
So you can use a parent to represent me. Yeah, so basically how the giveaway will work, you can enter the giveaway normally, be here on the stream. If you win, we'll ask for an email address. Actually, we'll send you a message to email us. I would have your parents send with their email and reply with their name and their shipping info, is how I would do it.
It's a lot simpler than you think, we promise.
It's really not that complicated. We just want to make sure that some consenting adult was like, all right, cool, they can have this PC.
I actually don't think there's a simpler giveaway on the internet.
No, it's very simple. You don't have to do any blood oaths or anything like that. Like, you're good to go.
You really like gaming and 3D modeling, but I'm super confused to choose CPU. Can you guys help me? Well, do you have any of the other specs like picked out, or do you already have other specs? Because I mean, for both of those, realistically, I mean, I guess 3D modeling maybe you can get away with just having a good CPU and an okay GPU. But like, if you're gonna be gaming and 3D modeling, I would just build a gaming PC.
Yeah,
something standard.
They're kind of generalized. Like the terms of like gaming versus workstation, they can kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some things beyond workstation that's a gaming PC can't do if it needs more bandwidth for a certain task. But for your situation,
TV the Greek says this is so complicated.
You know what?
We should have stopped the giveaways.
Guys, should we just not
They're
do a
too
giveaway
much.
anymore? I think we're done.
They're too freaking much.
I think they're too much, man. They're too much.
What is FEA?
I don't know what that means.
I feel like that's some freaking like shipping service or something, man.
Yes, Ironclad, if you do win, well, one, you have to be in the US, so don't say you're outside the US and that you'll come into the US to get the PC. I mean, I don't really want to open up that door for anybody. But if you are in the US and you're willing to come to the shop, we highly suggest that because it saves us money on shipping. Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Is that really?
He said FCA.
Oh. Yeah, the cable management god. He learned it all from me, though. Sorry.
Finite element analysis. Physics, you're beyond us, bro. You're in Indy? Yeah, drive on down.
Oh, we thought you meant India. I'm just kidding.
Indiana and India, the same thing.
Wasn't there like a little bit where, I thought it was you that, someone
I would read Indiana as India.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, we're on stream, they're like, I'm in Indiana. I was like, oh, India. And I'm like,
I
what?
remember it, like, I would just look at you and be like, dude, they're like right above us. Because you'd be like, no, you're not eligible. And I'm like,
No,
huh?
you're not eligible.
You're across the river.
I would make this trip to the shop to pick a free PC. I live about 5 hours away. Hey, well, you know what? You have the option.
We've had people do it. We've had people drive like 8 hours for not a free PC, so.
Yeah. You stop at Micro Center, always good. Pick up some stuff for us. Can I enter the giveaway and then have my parents? That's exactly what you need to do. Mm-hmm. That's 100% all you have to do.
You guys are asking too many questions. We just need an email, an address, a phone number, a name.
I'm desperate to meet some of my favorite YouTubers. So if I win, I'll fly up from Australia, please. I'd love to see you from Australia, but I cannot open it up internationally with the idea of anyone who wins internationally has to fly to us because 90% of you can't do that. And if we do that and we draw somebody who's like, I can't come to you guys, then we have to sit there and redraw.
It's one of those things where we can't just open it up for one person
No,
because
we
as soon as word gets out, they're like, oh, we let this guy in Australia win, and all these people are going to be like, well, I've been not entering the giveaways for years because I'm outside of the country. It would not be good for us. Not at all.
Bean Teen. Bean Teen.
Bean Team. This is my favorite part about the giveaway streams coming up is having to argue with chat. Like, no, we can't do international, guys. Calm
Stop
down.
it. You can't do that.
Listen to us. This is normally about where we would finish building a PC.
It is, but here we are.
Here we are with we have a finished PC and a half-finished PC.
That is not true, Midnight. 50 Gifted will not shave the beard.
Double it.
I do want to add, I feel like I'm inspired after watching UFD stream. We need to have a stream where we do add a sub goal for the hair dye, but actually bleach our hair this time.
Oh, yeah, actually do it proper.
Yeah, because if you bleach and then you dye, it's so much easier.
God, knowing us, though, we'll probably have our hair fall out.
Oh yeah, probably. Maybe we'll go bald then. We'll be like Pinky Tech.
Oh, no. Dude, that's when my career will be over.
We're bald. Now without a long ass beard, it'd be different. It's true. It'd be very different. 100, like Jackson said, I'm good, thank you. I'm too old to take any risk with my hair anymore. See, I don't know. I don't have balding in my family, so I feel like I'll gamble. My hair will at least come back, maybe. What about U.S. territories? Continental United States.
Do you even live in a U.S. territory, or
Are you just asking?
you just stretching?
AliExpress budget battle soon. You mean like a budget build challenge just AliExpress only? We did that about a year ago, I think. We do have a couple AliExpress builds coming up. You have yours, as we're waiting on the case still. It should be today, I think. I'll check the tracking. Yeah, FedEx says today, so I'll check.
Dang.
So your case should be here today, and then, yeah, we have a sponsored one coming up in November.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the dad started balding and going gray at 14.
Oh, you're done, dude. How old are you? Where's PC Bros located and can I buy a PC? Yes and yes. PC Bros located in Louisville, Kentucky. Look up PC Bros and you'll find the address.
PCBrothers.tech.
Please pull on up and buy a computer. We're running a sale right now, by the way, for the entire week where you can save up to $100 off our top of the line PC. It's like a 5% off code you can use on the website. It's code PRIME.
The way Smug Grid said it was just so depressing. My hair is thinning.
You're
Had to clean the
23?
shower drain.
Well, at least you're doing. Do you still have all your hair? I was gonna say, if you still have all your hair, you're doing better than your dad did.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm like. Don't know how I haven't. Cause when did my grandpa start losing his hair? Dude, 18. I would be so sad if I started balding at 18.
I mean, I remember seeing people in like high school like starting. to
There's
bald.
people that like we know now that are from high school where like we haven't seen them forever, and they're like bald, and we're like,
I'm ready for the reunion to see who's bald. I'd be like, can I touch your bald spot?
Should we do like a review?
Yeah. Whoever shows up in a hat, you gotta take their hat off.
Guys, you heard it. We're gonna do a live POV of our high school reunion.
Technically, Alaska is allowed. I don't think we've exempted Alaska, have we?
I guess not.
I mean, we've shipped to Alaska before.
Just
Are you even
hoping.
in Alaska?
Just hoping no one does.
Yeah. That'd be expensive.
9 hours to Louisville? That's not
Louisville.
too far.
Have we done a meet and greet? Not necessarily.
We call them car shows.
We did car shows, yeah. This weekend we had the car show, which is kind of a meet and greet, but it's more of like a PC Bros local event. But if you want to come by, we'll be here walking around all day. So
I'm not sure, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on how we spin it, but I feel like the car shows like are very obviously a meet and greet. Like, it's obvious that we're going to be there. And that involves like, you know, tons of people being going to come for another reason. If it was just to meet Matt and I'm like, I don't know how many people would drive like hours for that.
no.
That's Jonah who owns the 350. I have people like randomly message me all the time, being like, bro, your Nissan's so nice. And I'm just like, that's not mine.
Our dumpster was happening last night.
Dude, it's every
Is every
single
nice
night.
one's
It's
coming in the
crazy.
dumpster now?
I'm gonna start putting my own lock on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing what you know that one really popular, the really scientific guy who does like the glitter bomb every year. We're gonna start doing that with the dumpster, where like
You
stuff
should just
like
weld
sprays.
something on to put a lock on it.
I could. I just know though, with my luck, someone's gonna forget to take it off,
And then
on
they'll
trash
just-
day.
yep.
They're gonna go to dump it, and it's just gonna.
You're like, oh no.
First car is a 300ZX. Nice. You get a 350. You're just like Jonah. Except I don't think Jonah's ever really had an old. I think he's only had like 2 cars. I guess he's had 3 because he has 2 right now.
What a scrub.
Mark Rober. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna check tracking on that case.
That dude does such good videos. Like, they're so detailed. He talks really well.
Mark Rober.
I need to know where my AliExpress case is that I ordered, like a month and a half ago?
Let's see.
It's probably only been a month, actually. Maybe not even that long. I'm just impatient.
It's almost a month. You ordered it on, a lot of the reviews I looked at, they said, it took about a month to get here.
Wait, are they coming out with the new Red Dead?
No, they're bringing Red Dead 1 to the PC. The original Red Dead,
Oh.
they're doing a remastered on PC.
They're saying that RTX 2070 is going to be a requirement. Is that
Is it like a
gonna be-
remastered version?
Is that is that remastered? They said for the PC, October 29th. Are they talking recommended or required, like minimum?
Yeah, Red Dead finally has a PC release date, the original one.
That's dope. I really liked the original one. I mean, I never really played a whole lot of 2, so kind of makes sense that I like the original, but someone said not really a remaster. Is it not really? Yeah,
So-
I did a lot more research yesterday to kind of figure out like that GTA thing, and I did not honestly know that they had their own engine, their Rage engine.
Oh, they use their own.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I'm
So
sure
that's gonna be hard
I'm
to
sure
be
a lot
able
of
to-
chat probably knows, but well, it's not too hard because a lot of people compare them to Unreal engines like throughout history, and apparently Rage has like always been ahead of the curve because Unreal is supposed to be, they call it like the universal, like anybody can
Yeah.
use it, kind of open source deal. But then Rage is, it's like Rockstar something something something, and it's like their own built-in engine that works perfectly with their games. So people say that it's better than Unreal by like a decent amount in terms of graphics and the demandingness, but it goes really good for their games. But they're saying like GTA 6 is going to be like, it's going to have like realistic wind with Rage Engine, and like when you're like driving, the way that the wind will shake the screen. I don't know. People seem pretty hyped about it.
Sounds cool.
Oh, Dragon Ball shirts? Are you getting Sparking Zero? Are you that into Dragon Ball? 'Cause I don't know what that is.
No, no, not into that much.
A
I
lot
used
of,
to
a lot
watch
of the
Dragon Ball
shirts,
growing up.
say a lot of the shirts that we'll wear are more like the nostalgia. Like if I wear a Halo shirt, it doesn't mean I'm an expert on Halo these days,
Yeah, and I used to
As a kid,
watch
though.
Dragon Ball when I was a kid, but like I never really. It was one of those where like I just watched it. I never was really invested into it. Thank you, Xenos, by the way.
Did we do something wrong?
No, he posted the giveaway graphic saying the
Oh.
stream was on. It was on like September 11th or something
Oh.
like that, and I was like,
That's the
oh,
wrong one.
it is not September.
Rockstar is entirely against modding. What do you mean? I don't know, because didn't Rockstar buy?
5M and-
I think Rockstar bought RP.
Did they?
I thought I heard that. I thought I heard that they bought it or funded it or something, or endorsed it, something like that. Recently? Question mark. Chat.
Should I know anything about that?
I might be making shit up. I don't know. No way someone... You don't actually mean that, right, Chris? GTX 1070 SC better than a 4070. Oh, better than Ryzen 4070. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they bought 5M, they said.
Oh, okay. Well,
So, are they really
they're
against modding?
They're anti-mod, or they
Or
want.
are they going to take it down? I don't know.
It's one of those where they're like, "Hey, we'll buy you or take you down."
Oh, I did hear, actually. This might also be something... I don't remember where I heard it, but I thought I heard they're going to just add RP into GTA 6.
That
Like,
would
it's
make
going to be
sense.
built in.
If they bought it, I mean,
Which
make
that
sense.
would be,
Yeah.
man, GTA 6 will be like, I don't even like GTA, but they're gonna please their fans. I'll tell you all that much if they do that.
What's your opinion on the Fractal Design Focus 2? That's a pretty old case, isn't it? Did they like redo it, but it doesn't have like a power supply basement?
I'm trying to think when we even built in that case last. So,
Yeah, let me look it up.
they'll send DMCA and use strong arm methods to take mods down. They've done it before. I mean, I could see it, but like, I guess it depends on what exactly we mean by mods. I felt like with GTA 5, they kind of just let it happen, I feel like, because there's so ridiculously many mods. But I personally feel like a new game, I mean, do you guys really feel like new games should have mods? I feel like games should get mods as they get older, not when they first come out.
Oh yeah, I've seen this case is okay, but I think Fractal has some better options. It's fine. I remember building in it, but yeah, not having a power supply basement's kind of lame.
I don't like really any case that have Power Slave Basement. Worried about the immersion of GTA 6. If it's a little too realistic, I can see it coming off as annoying and rather than enjoyable.
I think they'll walk the line right, because I know that's a thing with like simulator style like FPS games where it can be too
like
like
jarring
realistic and it's like too difficult. I don't think they'll be like that. I think there's still a little bit of like cartooniness to GTA that they'll keep.
Rockstar lost millions from losing the San Andreas lawsuit due to the hot coffee mod. That's why Rockstar doesn't like modding.
Huh.
What was the hot coffee mod?
I had no idea what that was.
Sausage on buns or buns on sausage? Sausage on buns.
This is fun. Q300 is a very, very cheap basic case. If you're really on a budget and you want a name brand case, it works, but it's pretty dated in our opinion. So if you're doing a higher end build, I wouldn't go that route.
DIY NAS or build your own? I would only build your own, like DIY, if you really know that you need a specific use case or maybe you're trying to save a few bucks. Otherwise, like the pre-built ones are so good. Oh,
It was a nudity mod.
they called it hot coffee?
Nice.
Oh, it was a mini game that was left in the code and folks unlocked it. Wow. 5600G with the 7600 XT 750 watt PSU's PC keeps crashing when gaming. Well, I can tell you it shouldn't be because of any of those specs. There's probably something wrong.
You just RMA'd his GPU. I mean, I guess if you've done all the basic troubleshooting of swapping your graphics card out and you determine it's a graphics card, that's probably your best bet.
Should upgrade to a new monitor. 6600 XT with a, okay, there, 1080p 60, yeah,
Yes,
I would
that's
upgrade
fine.
that. Man, once you, going from the world of low refresh rate, like standard refresh rate to high refresh rates, you'll never go back, that's for sure.
Especially 1440p.
Yeah, going from 1440p back down to 1080 is definitely hard.
Ian asks, because I have 6 SSDs and 5 hard drives, I don't know what footage is what I need. Organization. Yeah, it's so easy to do a NAS nowadays, I will say. Kidra, if you could do one yourself if you want to, or a Synology solution or QNAP, the software's great. They're a little bit pricey to get up and running, but throw in a bunch of SSDs and you'll be happy.
It's cool too, just like not having to set up an operating system or anything. They basically, you can pretty much just buy them ready to go, like with drives from their website, or you just pop your own drives in and then you gotta, what do they call it? Like Synology Assistant that you install.
My legit question, why do below average Warzone players always think good players are cheaters? I mean, there is a bad cheating problem in Warzone. I think it's gotten better, but that's just gaming in general.
Yeah.
People always complain that somebody's cheating if they get beat. So,
Micro Center budget build battles. We've actually have done like where we're both in there shopping separately. Like where I'll have like Zach with me, not have like Jonah. Like we've actually done that once or twice. I mean, yeah, it's just we always go to Micro Center just with whatever they're comfortable with, and like we usually have to have a really good idea to pitch to them in order to go. And usually it needs to line up with something they have going on, like sales, a new store opening, something like that.
yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's most likely not going to be one this year. We've been kind of in talks with them, but I think they're really cutting back budgets for the rest of the year. So probably not going to be doing one this year, but starting January of next year, we'll definitely be doing more of those and hopefully can get back up to the Sharonville store.
No, that's definitely cool. You can build an NAS from like anything, really. I mean, because most computers have like at least 4 SATAs and some M.2s.
You just got to learn the software is the biggest thing. If you can learn the software, run TrueNAS, something like that, you'll be good to go. There's so many guides on how to do it that you can follow step by step to make a super basic NAS. But
I will say one other really good thing about the pre-built ones, like Synology, is the power efficiency. Because if you're running a PC, even if it's just like a Pentium or something with like a decent amount of RAM and hard drives, that system's probably gonna pull like 50 to like 150 watts just being a NAS. I don't really know what our Synology pulls, but I feel like, do you know, what is the CPU, like a Celeron maybe?
yeah,
with like,
it's Celeron,
yeah. I mean, those systems, it's almost like running a mining farm. You know, you're gonna get the most bang for buck running those really low-end systems.
Looking at it's gone.
Toaster should come out to a Louisville Maker Fair and do a video. Where is the Maker? That's an actual fair, right? I know it literally says Maker Fair, but
Where's that at?
I feel like, is that the same place as where like the art festival just was? And like the, whatever, like Market Street or whatever? Is that right?
I'm gonna turn it right now. Even though I've had some good games, I watch streamers and don't think to myself, man, this guy has such good lobbiers, good walls, why does he hurt myself immediately pivoted? Nice.
Nah, I normally just, yeah, I don't usually claim people are hacking. The only time I really claim that is if I realize they always know where I am, and not like because they can hear. Because like I've always been one of those people, when I got my headphones on, I will find someone who, like, if they even swap weapons in Apex, like I can find exactly where they are.
The Game Boy PC is looking clean. Yeah, this is a clean build. Love the Montec Air.
The RAM just didn't want to change this morning, but you know.
It said I'm not gonna be RGB.
Change this morning, but you know.
It said I'm not gonna be RGB. Y'all won't see that though. I'm not gonna turn the PC. Can you do a VR budget PC build battle? That'd be an interesting one. I can always check with some VR companies to see if there's any interest in that. Right now, it's really, the only VR headsets that even matter nowadays are like the Meta ones, the Meta Quest, because they're so budget, and we're not happy with Meta right now.
It's at First Build Out at Louisville on the 26th. What is First Build Out? Is that a place?
You're saying stuff to us we don't understand.
Like what's the area? I mean, I guess if it's Louisville, it's probably downtown, right?
Which location's opening up here soon? I was like, Microsoft's expanding pretty quick. First, okay. Update iOS 18, get an update the day later. Yeah, that's normally what happens when the new iOS update comes out. Like, a day later, there's always like, oh, we found a problem already.
Bro, what?
I don't know why it does that. It randomly just says, blah. It's at U of L. I can't step on their campus. It's
You gotta
personal.
wear that.
It's
Dude, imagine
personal.
how bad that would be.
It's personal. I can't walk on that campus. I just can't. Looking at a Z79 motherboard that paired with my 12600K, but I've seen a lot of people complaining about BIOS updates during their builds. Is that a thing? Well, it wouldn't be a thing with that motherboard and CPU.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of like the Z790s is they're supposed to just, and like B760s support, up to 14 gen out of the box.
Yeah, and also you're running the lowest gen available on that motherboard, so out of the box it should most certainly support the newest gen.
Otherwise they'd be like, it wouldn't support anything.
It wouldn't support anything at all. So yeah, you're good.
So the only thing we have to do in the drawing is be at stream and subscribe. Technically, you don't even have to be subscribed. We do appreciate.
You said 10,000 toasts.
Yeah, and that will give you, if you want instant gratification for that 10K toast, if you sub, you'll get it. Otherwise, you can just get it by watching. But hey, if you want to make sure you're subscribed on Twitch and on YouTube, yeah, it's cool.
Oh yeah, the Santa Clara microcenter, that's cool. Heard 5090, yeah, I mean, it's rumored. I'm not gonna believe any rumors until I see it, but a lot of the rumors are pointing it to having two ATX 3.0 connectors.
Wow.
Which,
There's not even a lot of power. I only have ever seen like one power supply have two connectors like that.
I know, it's gonna, power supply market's changing again, ladies and gentlemen.
I just don't even, the other problem with that is like, I thought about it, I'm like, well, a lot of power supplies, you can hook up both, right? You could do 16 pin plus like the 8 pins, but I don't know if the actual rails in the power supply are designed to send more than 600 watts.
Level 1 people wear UK stuff on. I mean, I know, I'm just kidding. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Everyone check your toast. Do you have enough?
I've never seen someone say that before, where it's like puke, but with UK in it. Well, then I gotta wear a different sports team. I'm gonna show up with like something just really obscure, like the what's the Savannah Bananas,
Oh, yep, I like that.
That'd be some big beef there, guys.
South Dakota State Jackrabbits. There you go.
That'd be perfect for me, actually.
Do you guys think the RM 1200 watt shift be enough for a 5090?
I mean, in theory,
In
right?
theory,
Or
yes.
close at least.
We won't know until like we get reviews, and if it comes with two, the thing is, if it actually uses two ATX 3.0 connectors, I don't know what power supply can do that right now.
Because in theory, I mean, I only feel like they'd need that for like those, those really rare times where it hits 100%, but it could pull 1200 watts, right? But there's no way, because like no one's
way.
wall outlet can
No.
even, like 1500 watts is usually the max.
Yeah. What does Toast mean and do? That's a great question. So, exclamation point giveaway. The Toast system is our loyalty system for people who hang out in the stream, and you need 10,000 Toast, which you can get from subbing or just watching the stream consistently and chatting. You earn Toast while just hanging out to enter the PC giveaways we do every single month. So, if you guys want 10,000 Toast, I highly recommend subbing now, because during the giveaway stream, sometimes it can be a problem. Toast is kind of delayed, yada, yada. Basically, you need 10,000 Toast to enter the giveaways.
I refuse to have a 1650 watt in any
No,
of
that's
my builds.
horrible. I will never do that.
The idea of being able to flip a breaker with my PC and it being the idea of having to have a dedicated breaker for my PC is just a no-go. You guys did a video once supporting the maker community and haven't done one since. Why do you say it so negatively?
Wait, why'd you say that so negatively, though? Yeah, it's just honestly, like, that's a cool space. Don't get me wrong.
It is.
And going to level 1 was really cool. It's just not really what our audience is, I mean, one of those things that maybe they'll change, but like our audience is primarily just gamers, and I know that kind of correlates sometimes, but modding and stuff like that has just never been our thing.
I'll be real with you too. Like, we would like to be able to like donate and stuff like that more. It's just more of like if we had money to donate, we would. But hey, you guys know how the economy is. Okay, it's not easy right now.
It's all hard.
We're trying.
I'm doing crawl space work now, guys. It's crazy.
Yeah. He's literally just crawling around everywhere.
Been on my Ghostwire phase, late to the scene. Isn't that the one that's like the, it's like Hotline Miami, but first person? Is that what Ghostwire is?
Do we need that? Exclamation point Jackson.
Oh God.
What's up, Blicky D?
They're bringing something big into my house.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he goes.
What'd you do if it was like them taking your stove?
Like, hold up.
And he just hops in the doorbell and says, gracias.
Look,
And then just walks away.
look at that. I guess that's the drainage tiles
okay.
he's using.
Yeah, say it looks like that, or it almost looks like it could be like a barrier that you put like on the ground.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know. Speaking of level 1, you could use a tax write-off upgrade. Hey, you know what? When we did that, when we did those donations, we didn't even do the tax write-offs. Like, we're really bad about that.
Don't get me wrong, tax write-offs are a thing, but they're only a thing when you have more money that you want to get rid of to lower your tax liability. When you don't have the money to begin with.
We don't have the tax liability.
I mean,
and also, yeah, we're not gonna, I mean, I hate to say it, but like, I think the only way we would actually really do write-offs is if we do a lot. If it's just like a couple $100 here and there, we're not doing it for the tax break. We're doing it for like the greater good. So we're not that worried about like, oh, what are we gonna get back on taxes? Like $20 off or something?
how much do you expect 40 series to go down when 50 series drops? Well, there will be a window where 40 series will be pretty cheap. But NVIDIA is normally pretty notorious. Once their next gen comes out, they stop selling their previous gen like new really quickly. So there'll be a window, probably after they're announced, once a couple of them come out, that you'll get some decent deals. But other than that, no.
Yeah, VR is really cool. I don't know about you, but I haven't really touched VR since the last was the Quest 2 that we got. I really do enjoy it. It's just, I don't know, it's not the kind of thing that like I go home and I'm like, oh, dude, I need to pop on a VR headset. Like, I don't even think about it once we're done with it, but it is really cool.
Just on the top of the dome, can you think of any air coolers that'll fit a Liquid Devil 7800 XTX?
What does that mean?
So you have a liquid cooled 7800 XTX. You're wanting to swap
it over?
Air?
I have no clue.
I know
honestly didn't even really like. I don't know if I knew AMD had liquid cooled cards.
Pump died.
Really?
Can you not RMA it? That's a newer card. Can you not RMA that?
Actually, if you knew what you were doing, hey.
Yeah.
Once again, greater good. You know,
Shout out. It's all about greater good, ladies and gentlemen.
Which I mean,
it is a write-off.
And technically, we are spending the money.
The expenses of the build and everything is a write-off. Yes.
It's just we could probably make it a. I'm sure we could get more back on it if we did.
It's not like we're just buying stuff and not marking expenses. We are marking expenses. Like we've done that the bare minimum. Don't you worry.
And that's where we stopped.
That's it. That's it right there.
See, this is where having like a tax attorney or something would help, but they cost money, guys. I mean, come on.
Money to get money. It's crazy.
We'll leave that for Bezos.
I know, so a long time ago, Arctic used to make aftermarket like air coolers, but I don't know if they do it anymore.
God, some of them were, I remember there was like the Noctua mod. I know it's not the same as the Arctic one, but those were so ugly. People have like Arctic fans.
They were really ugly. When will reacting to your old videos happen? We did that a while ago.
Was that the one where
we had
the baby face one?
The baby face.
Was that the one where the thumbnail was like us as like?
No, that was the one where we built our first gaming PCs.
Oh, yeah.
We did that one. Remember, we filmed it 4 times because the audio kept messing up. The one where we sat down at the computer and watched our old build guides.
I remember thinking that like it felt so ingenuine at that point because like we had already seen it like 8 times.
Yeah, we filmed it 4 times and we were going through it again. And we did a video, if you look up, basically reacting to our old PC build guides. We've done that. The Liquid Devil is basically a rare card with an EK block on it.
Okay, so I mean, as long as if you know that, you can always go on eBay and try to find a parts card.
There's a few air coolers on Amazon for the 700 XTX. Well, there you go.
Or you get a super strict teacher for first period. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, well, you're here now.
God, I do not miss school. I'm gonna be honest. College is cool, but I don't miss high school or like middle school.
Oh God, we're talking about Corsair fans. RX versus QX versus LX Corsair fans, what would you recommend?
So RX is going to be IQ Link.
Yeah.
I think, is QX as well?
I think they're all IQ Link, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe anything with X is. See,
it's all design based.
I like the OG like IQ AF fans, but obviously that's not Link. They're a lot cheaper, and I think that the fans are easier to work with.
Honestly, it's all personal preference with all of them. They'll work the same if they're all Link fans.
They're all expensive as hell. What is a 3-pack, like $100?
Yes.
Why does Fortnite Unreal Engine 4 run better on low settings than Unreal Engine 5 in performance? Well, Unreal Engine 5 is just
it's more demanding.
It's a much more demanding engine. It's cool because if you look at how Fortnite used to look versus how it looks now, it's much better looking. The texture's more realistic. There's a lot of movement. There's ray tracing. but it comes at a cost.
Corsair's OnlyFans, I know you got. No, we love Corsair stuff. IQ Link is just very expensive. And if you're on a budget and you're doing like a budget build, unless you're going balls to the wall and you want everything Corsair, we don't really go the IQ Link route. We recommend just buying any other RGB fans. There's so many different ones out there. Yeah, $130 for a 3-pack is very expensive for fans. You can do
So many
basic ARGB fans 3-packs for like $30. Like you could get a full 9-pack like to round your entire build for the cost of 1 pack. But it just depends on what kind of fans you're looking for. If you want Corsair, then you got to pay the Corsair money.
Yep.
There's nothing bad with that. It's just we do budget builds where we go with really budget. So if you're not on a budget, then yeah, go Corsair.
You know, come to think about it, I think Fortnite, guys, did they switch to Unreal Engine 5 in like sometime 2023? Because now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know, how we were always able to run Fortnite on like those i5s, like 2nd, 3rd, 4th gen, and then it felt like there was randomly, with 2021, it felt like there was randomly just a point where none of it ran anymore, and that's probably
just
why.
normal quad-core CPU just can't handle it anymore.
Unreal Engine 5, baby. IQ Link comes with the 3-pack.
Well, yeah, IQ Link is what links the fans together, and they're IQ Link fans, so.
You need 30 plus.
No, you don't.
What?
What are you What are you doing?
All right, fill us in.
You're
Do you know how much
trolling.
money that would? Is that? That'd be
Bro,
$3,000.
That's like $3,000 on
fans.
fans. Are you drunk, bro?
And also, don't forget too, with that many fans, you will have to run. Those little links can only handle 10 fans each, and realistically, I would say they barely
Oh
handle
my
10.
god, it's coming in hot.
That was actually one of the problems I was having with, not gonna say the name, but one of those really high-end PCs. There was 9 or 10 fans on the PC, and I kept getting an error in Corsair saying that there were too many fans on it. I'm like, bro, it says it
supports
advertises
10.
10.
Wonder if the block pulls more, counts more.
I don't know. It was weird. It made me lower the brightness. It said the only way to make it work was like lowering the brightness. All right, Matsumoto, go fix them scooters. Stutteral engine. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5, the stutter
Zach, thanks for
engine.
buying that PC for me. Did you see that? Did the charge go through? I mean, I sent you the money, so I'm hoping the charge went through.
What was it on?
So your PayPal was like the only. I was trying to switch it on eBay. It's like
I
on our
can't
eBay.
stand where you have to click checkout, and normally it'll pull up PayPal, but sometimes it just
Yeah,
doesn't.
but then I hit it and it just charged. So like I was like, okay, if I hit this, it'll probably let me sign out. But no, it just charged you immediately.
Why is this eBay on there?
I don't know. Why is your
I feel
eBay
like
on there?
you bought something.
Did you bid on something on accident, or and then you paid with that PayPal or something? I remember something.
It was eBay?
Yeah, I don't know if you were like bidding on something here and then maybe you were on the wrong account.
Because it wouldn't have been one of the streams, because like I don't know what you would have bought.
I don't think it was because I'm signed to my eBay out there.
I was buying a PC on eBay for a video, and I need to use the PayPal because I didn't have my card on me. And his PayPal was linked to the eBay's personal PayPal.
Dude, it was $3,000.
Yeah, Zach's. I don't remember why. So then I went to hit buy on PayPal. Normally it pops up that window where you can just like change accounts, but it just automatically charges PayPal. So I was just,
got charged a PC.
yeah, so I was like, uh-oh. And I was like trying to cancel, but it won't let me cancel, so I just sent him the money.
I
But
don't see a charge.
it's a Hotmail email, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, maybe it's
I
still
see-
pending, because
I see
on
the
eBay it says processed. Just hang on to the money in there for a bit, and we'll just see if it ships or anything, but I don't know. eBay may be holding it.
My bank account didn't get hit with anything, and then my PayPal still hasn't gotten hit.
Okay, well, we didn't get charged for it, so we'll just hang on to that money and we'll just see what happens. I don't want to cheap.
Payback for me using your personal card for
Man. Jonah wasn't here for that, was he?
I don't think so.
For the longest time, Jonah,
A year.
for a year, when we were doing the giveaway streams and we were buying stuff, was it for the giveaway
It was
stream? you were buying-
150 limit each month.
$150 a
Yeah.
month in different categories on Amazon. Where we
Yes.
Go through and like, it'd be like, you know, home improvement stuff. And like, I'd pick out like $150 worth of stuff, like merch, like costumes. It was mainly costumes back then. And we did it for like a year. And finally, I did an order, and Matt was like, "What card are you using for this, by the way?" And I told him it was his personal. Like,
He was using my personal. I was wondering why my
Credit card.
Amazon card was going up every single month. I was like, what is happening? I just kept paying it, and I was like, wow. I funded the streams for a year.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Oh.
The ring, the king, the crown.
It's sticky. It's getting a little frisky.
Yeah, we need a what the Sigma button. What the Sigma?
Nut button. Oh yeah, sorry, that's McAllister's
From the
job.
screen to the ring to the top. Oh God, it's that dang KSI song.
I haven't heard it yet.
You don't want to hear it.
Oh, did you already hit it?
Oh yeah. You gonna do it in the net yet?
Now you're gonna crash out. Crash out.
What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
It's like, have you seen like crash out type of describing people that just like absolutely break down in public, like they go, this shouldn't be here. This shit should like it's just when they finally like they
So, like
lose
me.
all. Like,
Yeah.
So like a meme moment.
Actually, most days when Jonah walks in here and says it's gonna be a bad day, there's crash outs during the day.
Which would be a good gift for an entry-level gamer? 10
Why did you
100F,
say it like that?
1070.
You see how they said entry level?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, I read it normal.
That's from our giveaway. That's from
Level.
the
Are these on our website?
yeah, I think so.
I would do 3500 2060 if it was me.
That's on our website.
Get it.
Buy it.
Prove it. Prove that you're gonna buy it and buy it. You know.
All right,
Discount.
gamers, we're gonna raid somebody. The giveaway stream is this Friday. You saw the motherboard being built this morning.
Pretty cool.
What happened to this?
We only have white cases now.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then you started building it and then realized, oh, we only have a white case.
Yeah.
So you got to
Chat
see
was
the
like-
motherboard.
Chat was like, "Are you doing this one in white?" And I was like, "What are y'all talking about?"
And now you see the build. So yeah, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Thank you for watching. And yeah,
All that
bye
happened
bye.
this morning? That's it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Every other build that we have like ready back there is missing like one or two parts.
So bad.
I like sorted through everything this morning trying to just make one, and yeah. Thank you for the 1 bit. It's an ass song. Goofy ass song.
I'd say like the 2070s and up are more mid-range, like, but I think the 2060 is still like more of an entry-level GPU nowadays
We need to
for your more demanding titles like Warzone and AAA titles. Personally,
Personally, wouldn't count the 2060s entry level. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. No, I
As a
don't.
20
I
series
don't
owner.
consider. Yeah, I don't consider the 2060 to be the entry. I consider 2060 for a lot of people to be like close to mid.
well, it's
honestly.
good. I mean, it's good. It's a really good card. So
People just nerds have made entry like a whole new level, and it shouldn't be.
we'll call it like a high like a 4070 Ti build's like not high end. I'm like, buddy, what are you talking about?
That's like all of our builds.
Yeah.
All right, guys, sending you off in a raid. We'll be live
Bye-bye.
tomorrow for one more normal stream and then the giveaway. See you guys later.